Ignite with Aini, proudly brought to you by Tukule Foundation. We'll be coming to you live soon, so watch out for our episodes.
What I'm here to do, I'm not going to repeat what Ms. Rona said. I'm just going to add what she
elaborate
said.
on that club.
You used the right word when you said things like sometimes these things are not factual. Many times. It's happening up here in your mind. A mental health issue it can start as small as you can imagine and grow to the biggest thing ever. When we talk about stress or anxiety, what that means, those are mental health issues. But what that means is that you don't, in very simple terms, because stress sounds like a big word, anxiety sounds like a big word, that just means that there are things happening around you that you don't feel equipped to deal with. Again, it's a feeling many times. Now, how do you deal with some of these things? You have to tackle them from where they started, in the mind. You give your mind something different to focus on. And how do you do that? It's simple. Miss Rona used a word, she said resilience, determination, hope. Those are big words, but then they come down to very little actions. Small things that everybody does every day, that you're capable of doing every day for yourself, for the people around you, anytime, anywhere. And those are the small fixes that can help you. For example, when you think about cleaning a house, or cleaning the space, maybe not the whole house, just where you are. Like, how does that make you feel? Is it something you want to do? Okay. But if there was something you didn't want to do, and you were given the option to clean the space around you, which one would you pick? Someone has said they would clean. It becomes an option when there's something undesirable that you have to face outside of that. That is a very simple fix. You see, what happens is when you create order around yourself, you start to feel organized even in your mind. It's a very small thing. That's just one. It's not for everybody. How many of you like fine art, or drawing, or coloring, or whatever, painting? Are there any artists? Do you have art in this school? Yes. How many of you like it? Not how many of you are taught it. How many of you like it? A few people like it. Do you know that if you're feeling down, you can actually just take your pens or your colors or whatever medium you use. I don't know if you use, you're too big for crayons. But no, but adults also use crayons. There's painting for adults, crayon, coloring. There are coloring books for adults as well, so I won't rule it out. That's another thing you can do. You can, and only if you like it. Or you can take that chance to learn how to do it. It takes your mind off things. You can take tea. Do you know sometimes it's as simple as just taking something nice like tea? And nice, you see how cold it is outside. Imagine the weather is bad, you're feeling bad, and you get a nice cup of hot tea. How will that make you feel? Will it make you feel better or worse? It's a small fix. Like there are no tailor-made solutions. For other people, you had Ms. Rona saying, talk to somebody. But you know, sometimes you also just have to talk to yourself. You have to remind yourself that I'm worthy. I deserve to be here. I am a good person. All this that is happening to me is not me. Okay? Sometimes your circumstances don't define you. You have to remind yourself that. Many times it starts with you. But if that's really hard, then find somebody you can talk to. Sometimes it's your classmate, sometimes it's your sister, sometimes it's your parents, sometimes it's your teachers, sometimes it's director of studies. Why are you laughing? It could be director of studies. It could be anybody who you feel will be able to listen to you and relate in that moment. Who likes music here? Oh, yeah, more hands. Music can help also. The whole point is it's a long list of things. Or gratitude. How many of you like to say thank you or like to be grateful at the end of the day for the things that have gone right in their lives that day? Have you ever tried it? Right now, if I asked you, how many of you can think of at least 3 good things that you're grateful for today? Just 3. They don't have to be many. And can I hear some of them, if you don't mind sharing? Who would like to share with me one thing they're grateful for today?
Angelo Maria.
and I'm grateful for today's meal. My name is Nansereko Hadija, and I'm grateful of today's lesson.
By the names of Kamuga Hussein, I'm grateful about the project for the senior ones. I'm grateful for the project. We are just making a research, but it was fun. Yeah. We say the girls' dormitory and this.
My name is Thaise Swabra. Since morning, I had nothing which had made me happy, but this what we are in had made me happy.
Like you can see, everybody is grateful for something different. And everybody has something to be grateful for, but many times you have to think about it first. Because these things are not always obvious. And especially if you're battling within yourself, your mind is telling you one thing, you feel a different way. You have to, it's as simple, you can take a pen and paper and say that every day, if 3 are many, okay, say 2 things. Say 2 things that you're grateful for. You do it every day, you will find that you feel better and better every day, and you'll find something to look forward to or to look out for in the next day. Okay? Like I said, the fixes can always be as simple as possible. Others, it's reading a book. Now, I know when you're in school, sometimes you have lots of homework and what, so read an interesting book. Something that will teach you something, that will take your mind off what is bothering you. Okay? And sometimes just think of fun things. You know, meditation, when we say meditation, it sounds very organized and structured, but sometimes it's just sitting still and picking where your mind goes. That's what meditation is. There's a quote I like that said that if you know how to worry, you also know how to meditate. If you know how to worry, you know how to pray. The difference is that one focuses on something positive and another focuses on something negative. So you choose what to do with it. It takes a lot of initiative from yourself. But again, the nature of these things is sometimes you don't always feel ready to deal with what is happening around you. So when that pressure gets too much, ask for help. Always remember to ask for help. Whether it is from a friend or from a teacher. Do you have a counselor in this school? No. Oh, okay. Yes, that's why you need an Ignite Club. An Ignite Club would have a counselor who can sit and listen to you and maybe advise you, or at least equip you to deal with what you're dealing with. Okay? So I think we've pretty much gone through the list. But remember to look out for each other. Sometimes the mental health issue is not yours. Sometimes it is a friend, it is a classmate, it's a sibling. Always remember to look out for each other as well. You might be fine, but the person next to you is not fine. And you notice that this person no longer talks, or this person is crying all the time, or this person just doesn't want to do anything. And sometimes it's not even as obvious as that. You just notice that so-and-so has just not taken a bath in 3 days. That's not normal. Not that there's no water. Not that the resources are not there. This person has just stopped taking care of themselves. That is another thing to look out for. You know? You can think that, oh, that person's just not clean. No. Sometimes it's deeper than that. Look out for each other, but you'll not know if you're not looking out for each other. So be your brothers and sisters' keepers, but in all this, don't forget to also take care of yourself. Thank you.
Ignite with Aini, proudly brought to you by Tukule Foundation. We'll be coming to you live soon, so watch out for our episodes.